Okay, so 10 days ago, I put out a video saying that I was going to generate $1,000 per month completely online. And I have a big announcement. I've made zero progress and $0. Yup, I did some practice on my HFX demo account, and after following a pro trader's instructions to the T, I still managed to lose $400, albeit fake money, and on top of that, we've gotten a whopping new 0 orders on our high demand Fiverr gig. But still, I knew this wasn't going to happen overnight, nor did it fall into my lap, but now it's time to kick things up a notch. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is double down on Fiverr. So we've already made 1 gig around designing YouTube thumbnails, but despite it being in very high demand, it's still being dominated by designers who already have well-established gigs. So right now I'm doing some research on other gigs that have some traffic but aren't as heavily populated, and ideally I can find something a lot more hands-off. For example, this Instagram guy. So he's giving people lists of Instagram influencers who are kind of categorized by certain niches, and so let's say somebody wanted to advertise a beauty product. He'd give them a list of, let's say, 15 to 20 Instagram influencers who are in the beauty niche, and so he probably has this gigantic list that he can just pick from and send to people, and so he's already done all the work on the back end, and so all he has to do is just forward the information that he's already gathered. And so this is probably a really easy, simple, laid-back strategy, and he's getting so many orders from this. Setting up gigs like this will hopefully allow me to generate the same amount of income without spending as much time on each order. Okay, hey guys, so I've been doing some work, I've been putting together gigs, and so I have a couple of them. I'm only going to show you guys one though, but I'll go ahead and show you guys the one that I have. Surprisingly, it took me a lot longer than I thought to get this thing together, but here it is. And so I'm doing a find your font gig. I saw there isn't very many people in this niche, but however there is this one guy who is just straight killing it in this niche, and no one else in the niche is actually getting no one else is really getting as much orders as he has. And he's been getting a lot of orders, a lot of great reviews, and so I think for some, I don't know how he's generating the traffic that he's getting, but there are people who are ordering from his gig. And so finding a font, all you have to do is just take the image and plug it into one of those online finder things, and it just finds it for you automatically. So it honestly isn't that hard to do, and I'm surprised he's getting paid for as much as he is. And so yeah, this is one of the gigs that I put together, and so hopefully we can probably get a couple orders. I know that the cover art isn't as great as it could be. This is just a work in progress. But yeah, and if you look up in the top right of my screen, you'll see that there are $20 here, and that is $20 that I've earned from cleaning music on my Fiverr gig a couple of weeks ago. Because it takes Fiverr 2 or so weeks to get you back the money that you've earned doing gigs, and so that money is now available to me. I'll go ahead and withdraw that now, and I think I'm going to use that money to essentially buy gigs from myself. I watched a couple of tip videos from other people who are successful in Fiverr, and they said one of the major ways to start bringing in some orders and to get some momentum is by just getting that first review, and getting that second review and third review and so on and so on. And so and they also said, you should go and ask family members, for example, to go and order your gig from you, and then you can even pay them back. And that can kind of help you get your foot in the door and to help you get some traffic on Fiverr. But yep, that's gonna be it for right now. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, so what you just saw me do right there is probably a cool 3 hours of work that you just watched in 3 minutes. And throughout the past couple of months, I've been trying a lot of different things and racking up a lot of hours, investing time to try, develop different skills in different areas, And it's all been an effort to, reach success, to have financial freedom, blah, blah, blah. And I've had wins and I've had a lot of lessons. In fact, I was even nervous to honestly record this second video in this series, because all these projects I've been working on and all this work I've been doing for the past couple of months, since last April, it just showed me how this whole online business thing just isn't guaranteed. I'm not guaranteed to make an income online. I'm not guaranteed to have 1 million subs on this channel. And funny enough, nothing is guaranteed. Thanks to COVID, millions of workers' jobs just disappeared. And honestly, we aren't even guaranteed to see tomorrow. And so with that, people might say, well, if nothing is guaranteed, then nothing is worth doing. But now I'm realizing that it's because there's a plane. But now I'm realizing that it's because nothing is guaranteed that makes everything so worth it. That makes everything that we experience so much richer, so much better. Every dollar earned, every goal achieved, every milestone reached, every minute that we spend with the people that we care about, it means so much more when nothing is guaranteed. And so you see, Hero is about living intentionally. It's about putting my full self into the things that I care about, so I can increase my chance of living the life that I want, so that we can overcome the odds just like those who came before us. I'm sorry for the tangent, but I felt like it's something I wanted to talk about because it's something that us at Hero have been struggling with for a little bit. But yeah, when I get back home, we're going to talk about what we're going to do while we're waiting for the Fiverr orders to start coming in. So peace. Yeah, so this video is mega late now. Or it's gonna be mega late. It already is mega late. Either way. Um, Things have been happening a lot recently. Trying to get things together, trying to kind of understand exactly what I'm doing here and what it is that I want to put out, the kind of content that I want to make, and just trying to get a better direction of I'm just trying to get a better grip of things. But nonetheless, I'm still here. I'm still rocking. I'm still full ahead. I'm still full steam ahead. I'm trying to figure out what direction. And so, as it relates to this money series, it is going really slowly, and I've been doing a lot of stuff. And again, this is gonna take time. And I think me trying to rush this out and trying to just bang out this thing that really is not possible to just be snapped into existence. Which is funny because that's how YouTube makes it seem like. But it is actually going to take some work. And I kind of want to give it the time it needs instead of trying to rush myself to trying to just speed run this, which isn't really possible to some degree. Or it hasn't really been possible for me. And so either way, the next video I make will be good. It will be great. I want to get back to enjoying the process of making videos because for some reason that's been deterring. If you guys want some more content, I'm sorry that it is late, but if you do want some hero content, hey, we have a podcast that we just released called In Mindsight. You can go check it out on Anchor. It's linked to Spotify and Google Podcasts and stuff like that. So I'll leave a link in the description. You guys can go check out the new podcast where it started, which kind of helps us kind of like just kind of discuss these ideas that we're talking about, like where our heads at, where our mindset is at. And so, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I will definitely get to this series in its due time, but nonetheless, don't wait for a hero. Go be one. Peace.